guys, welcome back to my channel. Today our aim is to complete exercise 1.3. So here first question already we discussed before. So let's check here once. Already I discussed before videos, so you can check my before videos. So this is our solution. If you need explanation, you can check before videos. Okay, so let's go for next questions. In exercise 1.3, the question number 2 is prove that 3 plus 2 root 5 is a rational number. So here you have to write the note, that is sum or difference of a rational and irrational number is an irrational number. What he is saying means here the sum of rational number, sum or difference of a rational and irrational number is equal to, then the result must be irrational number itself. How we can say this? The rational number and sum or difference of rational and irrational number is irrational number. How we can say this? So that let's take a proof for this question. See here, 3 is a rational number and 2 root 5 is a irrational number. Why we call here as a rational number? Ma'am, here is a 2 is a rational number and root 5 is a irrational number. Here what he is doing means this, now those numbers are doing a multiplication. 2 into root 5. See here, note 2, write the note 2. If any product of a rational and irrational number is a irrational number itself. What I am saying, product. What is a product means? Multiplication. You can write it as multiplication of a rational number and irrational number is an irrational number itself. Irrational number itself. How? Is there any proofs about this? Yeah, I can say. What I am saying here, product of a rational number. Let's take here itself 2 into root 5. 2 into root 5. If you multiply these two numbers, you get 2 root 5. 2 root 5. If you see here, 2 into root 5. This is an irrational number. How we can call this as a rational number? So let's check what is the value of
root 5.
What is the value of root 2?
Root 5
you can
value.
write it as 2 into root 2 value is
Root
2,
5 value is
2.2360 and so on. This is repeating decimal. So we can call it as, what is a rational number means, if you have a repeating decimal, that decimal is called a irrational number, right? If you multiply 2 with this repeating decimal, then we get 4.472135 and so on. See, here also repeating decimal here. Still we have a lot of numbers here. Understand? So this is also irrational number. You can take any number. For example, the rational and multiplication of a irrational number, we get an irrational number itself. Understand? So let's start our solution here. 3 plus 2 root 5 is a irrational number. Same process we are doing here. For example, 3 plus 2 root 5. Assume that it is a rational number. Let's check here. Let us assume that 3 plus 2 root 5 is rational number. We have to show the contradiction part because we know that this is a irrational number. So by giving the proof, we have to assumption that this is a rational number. Okay, what is a rational number? This is a fractional form, that is a by b, right? Where b is not equal to 0. We know that. Before videos I told you about this. and A and B must be co-primes. Are you getting? So what we have to choose here? 3 plus 2 root 5 is equal to rational number. That means A by B. A by B, fractional part. A by B. Here, what are the A by B? A and B are co-primes. What is a co-prime? What is a co-prime? It have no common factors except 1. For example, let A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, B is equal to 2. If you do HCF of 1, 2, we get 1 itself. Do you know how to do HCF? Like this. 1 1s are 1. Sorry, 1 2s are 2. Remainder is 0. If you get remainder is 0, our HCF is 1. Understand? See, you can write this as note. Okay. So next, what we get here? 3 plus 2 root 5 is equal to A by B. Right? So why don't we send a rational number to right side? 2 root 5 is equal to A by B minus 3. Okay. 2 root 5 is equal to, now we have to multiply this B to 3. That is 3B. A minus 3B by B. Okay. And now next, what we have to do now? Here 2 is a rational number and root 5 is a irrational number. This rational number will send to right side. What we get? Root 5 is equal to, if we send in the right side part, then what will get the 2? 2 will goes 1 by 2 into A minus 3B by B. So this is a irrational number, right? Irrational number. And this is a rational number. How you can say this? Rational number. Sorry, irrational number. Irrational number is equal to rational number. Is the condition is correct? Irrational number is equal to rational number. No, it is not equal. Are you getting? It is not equal. Why, madam? Is this a rational number? Yes, it is a rational number. You can take A. What we take here? A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2. Put here 1 by 2 into, what is A? 1 minus 3, 2. 3B. B is 2 divided by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 minus 6 here. 1 minus 6. 1 minus 6. That is 3 into 2 divided by 2. 1 by 2 into minus 5 by 2. What we get here? Minus 5 by 4. This is a rational number. This is a rational number. So this is also rational number. So irrational number is not equal to rational number. So what we can write the conclusion? How we can write the conclusion means, this is contradiction. This is, why it is a contradiction? This is contradiction to our assumption. To our assumption. To our assumption is rational. So hence what we can call here? 3 plus 2 root 5 is, what is rational or irrational? Of course we can say it is an irrational number. Okay. See here in the next third question, what they given? Prove that followings are irrational. The first question is 1 by root 2. So is 1 by root 2 is a rational number? See here, 1 is rational number and root 2 is irrational number. Rational number divided by irrational number. Irrational number is always irrational number itself. Always irrational number itself. How you can prove? Same as it is before what we done here. Let us assume that. What we assume? Let us assume that 1 by root 2 is a rational number. we have to choose opposite one, because what we have to show, it is a rational number. So what we are assuming here, rational number, right? So we have to show the contradiction part here. So let's take 1 by root 2 is equal to, what is the rational number? A by B. A by B form, right? So what are A and B here? A and B are what? A and B are coprimes. A and B are coprimes. We know about what are coprimes. If you take any values of A and B, then the HCF is always 1 itself. Understand? Okay. Next, what we have to do here? Next strip. Here 1 is rational number and root 2 is irrational number. Which one is a rational here? 1. We have to send it into right side. Understand? This is a reciprocal, right? 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 is a reciprocal of root 2. Are you getting? Root 2 is equal to B by A. Is it correct? Yeah, it's correct. It is a reciprocal we are doing. That means opposite direction. 1 by root 2 is equal to A by B. Then root 2 is equal to B by A. Understand? This is the basic form. Okay. Next. See here. Root 2. What is the root 2 here? Root 2 is a irrational number. Rational. Right. And B by A. B by A is also, is what? Is a rational number. Is a rational. But what here is showing, one irrational number is equal to rational number. Is it correct? No. How you can possible? Are you getting? If you have a value of root 2 in right side here, then we can say those are equal. But it is not equal, no. Because root 2 is irrational, B by A is rational. How you can say this? This is a contradiction, right? So like that we have to write here. What is this? Irrational number. Irrational number is not equal to rational number. So our assumption is wrong, right? Our assumption is wrong. How you can say, ma'am, this our assumption is wrong? Because what we assumption here, what we assume that 1 by root 2 is rational number. We have to find 1 by root 2 is rational number. And B by A, this is rational number, right? This is rational number. And here left side also must be rational number. But here we will get irrational number. How can you say this? How can you say this? This is wrong assumption. This is wrong assumption. So here you can write some here B by A is rational. B by A is rational. But root 2 is irrational. But root 2 is irrational. We know that root 2 is irrational. What we have to get here? This is also rational. In left side also you have to get a rational number, then our assumption is correct. But here what we get here? This is an irrational number. So our assumption is wrong. Okay. So this is contradiction. This is contradiction. This is contradiction to fact that root 2 is rational. Hence 1 by root 2 is rational. Hence 1 by root 2 is irrational. Okay. So let's check here first. Next question. 7 root 5 is a rational number. We have to prove. Let us assume that 7 root 5 is not a rational number. This is a rational number. We have to assume. Let us assume that 7 root 5 is rational number. So rational number is in the form of A by B form. And A by B. A and B must be co-primes. And denominator is not equal to 0. Always. We know that the rational number formation. Okay. Okay. And next. Here. 7 root 5. 7 is a rational number. Root 5 is a irrational number. Here we have to send right side to the rational number. That is 7. we have to send 7 to right side. What will get here? It will get a reciprocal form, that is 1 by 7. Already before I told you this. 1 by root 2 is equal to a by b, then root 2 is equal to reciprocal form, that is b by a. Here also like that itself. Root 5 is equal to 7 will go right side, then it will become 1 by 7. 1 by 7. So a by 7b will get. See here, root 5 is a irrational number. A by 7b is a rational number. How you can say, madam, a by 7b is a rational number? You can choose a comma b are co-primes, I told. No, what are co-primes? HCF must be 1, I told. 1 comma 2. What is the HCF of 1 comma 2? Is 1. HCF is 1. Then 1 comma 2 are co-primes. Why don't you choose this is a and this is b? You can keep here. A as 1 by 7 2s is equal to 1 by 14. Here 1 by 14 is a rational number. Are you getting? If you have a root values, then that is a irrational number. Except square root values, that is root 4, root 9, root 36, like that. Are you getting my words? So what we get an assumption, 7 root 5 is a rational number. But what we are getting here, this a by 7b is a irrational number. Those are equal. Is it equal? Irrational number is equal to rational number is equal. No, irrational number is not equal to rational number. Our assumption 7 root 5 is a rational is false. It is false. Is it right? Just check here itself. How you can say those are equal? This is a irrational, this is rational. How you can say those are equal? Absolutely, you can say that those are not equal. Irrational number is not equal to rational number. It is false. Our assumption is wrong. This is contradiction. However, you can write that. Hence, what we have to say? 7 root 5 is irrational number. Understand? Let us go for next question. See this same as it is. 6 plus root 2. Prove that it is a irrational number. Same as it is. What we have to assumption here? We have to take opposite. That is 6 plus root 2 is rational number. So what is the rational number? A by b. It is a form of rational number. And what are a and b? There are co-primes. You can say a and b are co-primes. What are co-primes? If you take any values of a and b, then we have to get a HCF as 1. Understand? Next, this is a rational number. This is a irrational number. And 6 we have to send to right side part. What will get here? Plus 6 is if we send right side, if we send 6 as a right side, then we get minus 6, right? Root 2 is equal to a by b plus 6 will become minus 6. So here root 2 is a irrational number. A by b minus 6 is a rational number. Is it right? Is it correct? Is irrational number is equal to rational number? No, it is not right. So our assumption is wrong. Irrational number is not equal to rational number. So our assumption is wrong. That is 6 plus root 2 is rational. It is wrong. Are you getting? Then what you can say? 6 plus root 2 is always irrational itself. So I'll give a homework to you. You can do and send me who are done today. Understand? So your homework is this. You have to write definitely. As it is same. You have to show that 6 root 2 and 6 by root 2 is irrational number. Just prove it. You can. Okay? If you are understand, please like and share my videos. And thank you for watching until my videos. Thank you very much. And I hope you will get a next video soon. And don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye bye.